Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Unlock Your Learning. Friends, today I am going to tell you about the national days. So friends, without wasting any time, let's get started. So first day we have is the National Youth Day. National Youth Day is observed on 12th January in India to commemorate the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. Swami Vivekananda was born on 12th January 1863 in Kolkata. His childhood name was Narendranath Datta and he was the disciple of Ramakrishna Paramhansa. Swami Vivekananda was a great Indian philosopher and influential personality. He represented Hinduism in the Parliament of Religions in 1893. In Chicago, arise, awake and stop not until the goal is achieved. A famous slogan by Swami Vivekananda. The National Youth Day is observed to remind each young mind of India to be a courageous and responsible citizen. And friends, do not get confused between the National Youth Day and the International Youth Day. The National Youth Day is celebrated on 12th January, whereas the International Youth Day is celebrated on 12th August. Next day we have is Parakram Diwas. Parakram Diwas is celebrated on 23rd January in India to honor and remember Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose. Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose was one of the most prominent revolutionary leaders in the Indian freedom movement. His famous slogan is, "Give me blood and I will give you freedom." Netaji built an force known as the INA, that is Indian National Army or Azad Hind Fauj. Giving the slogan of Dilli Chalo, Netaji continues to inspire many young men to show their love for the nation. Next day we have is Republic Day. Republic Day is celebrated every year on 26th January in India since the Constitution of India came into effect on 26th January 1950. The Constitution of India declares the nation as sovereign, socialist, secular and a democratic republic that assures its citizens justice, liberty and equality. Next day we have is Martyrs Day. On January 13, the day when Mahatma Gandhi was assassinated, the nation pays homage to the people who laid down their lives and also to the freedom fighters who laid down their lives for the service of this nation. The day is observed as Martyrs Day. Next day we have is the National Laborers Day. In 1886 in Chicago, the laborers had declared a general strike starting from May 1 to limit the working hours to 8 hours a day. In the commotion that ensued, police used weapons and killed 8 laborers and many were even injured. And this event became more deadly when the riots came in and the police and the military killed more civilians. In 1891, the anniversary of Chicago protest recognized this day as International Workers' Day for the first time. This day is also known as May Day. In India, this day has another significance too. In 1923, a communist leader, Malappuram Singravelu Chettiar, raised the red flag in Chennai on May 1 and inaugurated communism in India. This was the day when May Day celebrations were introduced in India, and the main significance of May Day is to respect the laborers who built our world and their rights should be protected. Next day we have is Independence Day. August 15 is the most important day for our nation because that was the day on which we won our freedom from the British Empire. And August 15, Independence Day, celebrates our commitment towards the people who sacrificed their lives and towards the commitment of the freedom fighters for the nation. Next day we have is the National Sports Day. National Sports Day is observed on August 29th on the birthday of one of the greatest sportsmen ever produced by India, Dhyan Chand. Dhyan Chand was born on August 29. He was one of the greatest players in hockey and he was known for his extraordinary skills in scoring goals for the team. Dhyan Chand helped India in getting 3 gold medals starting from the year 1928, 1932 and 1936. The main significance of National Sports Day is to promote the physical sports in the country. And friends, don't get confused between the National Sports Day, which is celebrated on August 29th, and the International Sports Day, which is celebrated on April 6. Next day we have is the National Teachers Day. National Teachers Day is observed on September 5, the birthday of one of the greatest teachers, Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan. Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan became India's second president. And while he was a president, he was greatly appreciated by his students and colleagues. While being the president, his students asked him to permit them to celebrate his birthday on a very large scale, and he said he would be very happy if they celebrated it as the name of Teachers' Day. And since from then, Teachers' Day is dedicated to teachers on September 5 from 1962. And like that, the National Teachers' Day is celebrated on September 5 and the International Teachers' Day is celebrated on October 5. Next day we have is Gandhi Jayanti. Gandhi Jayanti is celebrated on October 2nd on the birthday of Gandhiji, one of the greatest freedom fighters who followed non-violence that many other leaders could not do. For example, when Gandhiji said to boycott foreign goods, people heaped them and burnt them on the streets. So that is the reason why Gandhi Jayanti is celebrated, to follow the path of non-violence and also to celebrate Gandhiji's birth anniversary, that is October 2nd. Next day we have is National Children's Day. Well, Children's Day is observed on 14th November on the birthday of Jawaharlal Nehru, who was the first Prime Minister of India. Jawaharlal Nehru once said, "I may not have enough time for adults, but I have enough time for children." And that is the reason why Jawaharlal Nehru was fondly called Chachaji by the children. And that is the reason why Children's Day is celebrated, that is to make the children be educated and their rights should be protected. Next day we have is the National Farmers Day. Have you ever wondered how do the vegetables and fruits come in your house? Well, first it was a seed sown in the field, harvested and cared by a farmer, then bought by a businessman and purchased by your parents or you from the market. While everybody in this chain is very important, farmers are the most important, because if they will not work, this chain will never start again. And that is the reason why National Farmers Day, also known as Kisan Diwas, is celebrated on December 23rd, which is on the birthday of Chaudhry Charan Singh, who went on to become the 5th Prime Minister of India. Chaudhry Charan Singh belonged to a peasant family, so he knew the problems of farmers. National Farmers Day is celebrated to give respect to farmers, because in our country farmers don't get that much respect they actually should be given with. And that's the reason why National Farmers Day, Kisan Diwas, is celebrated on December 23rd. And friends, that's all for today. If you are new to my YouTube channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon down below so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video Also leave a like on this video. Till then, stay home, stay safe, wear a mask, maintain social distancing and do take very good care of yourself. Bye bye.